Teeth clenching. Oh god. Cover your ears. There's a tune of Sargeras again. Who's Sargeras? Who knows?
After taking the castle of New Stormwind, you search in vain for the Book of Medivh. As you sift through the rubble of the fallen human fortress, you discover the corpse of a footman with a human dagger in his side. The spies of the Bleeding Hollow clan have confirmed that this blade was crafted by the weaponsmiths of Alterac. These humans are the same that were willing to betray their own brothers, and it may be that they have stolen the Book of Medivh for their own purposes. They will regret their decision. To journey to Alterac, you must first establish naval superiority over the warships of the Alliance. The base at Kultaras has always been the humans' key to the might of their armada. You must establish a strong presence in the Great Sea in order to destroy Kultaras and prepare your way into Alterac.
Yeah, played C. I'm not sure what we're going to do after this. I thought about doing a poll. I might take a break from older games too. I might do something a little bit newer. I'm still thinking on that. But if I do a poll, it'll probably be between... Again, I kind of think about it because I have two technically FPSs in the poll. It would be BioShock, Doom, the original Doom, like Ultimate Doom, and Thief 1. Because we're definitely going to take a break from RTS. Which, I mean, I'd said that before, like today. All right, I don't know if we're going to beat this one tonight. It's already 11. And I'm already frustrated, so I don't know if it's best to keep playing, but I'm gonna for now.
Ready to work.
Wow, you actually put it right there? I'm shocked. We're about to get attacked, so we definitely want to do that.
Ready to work.
That seems like a smaller map, too. But I'm not sure what I want to play next. The New World beta is like late next month, I think. And we'll be playing that. I might actually stream more often. Well, during beta, probably not. I'll probably just play that mostly off camera. But when it goes live, I'll probably end up playing more. Like, you know, on stream. Or like streaming like during the week and stuff. Kingmaker, yeah, that's a nice short game too. Shouldn't take very long. Beat that in like a day or two.
Ready to work.
Is it sad that I'm kind of like looking forward to a water mission now? Because there can't be, well, theoretically, there can't be as many towers and defenses and pathing issues I've got to fight.
Ready to work.
We'll get another tower up in a second. We probably already should, but because we know they're down there.
Ready
How
to
much is a
work.
tower? 550. It's an interestingly specific price. We definitely got to be careful exploring.
Ready to work.
At least until we get the second tower up.
Complete.
It's 500, okay.
Ready to work.
9 hours.
Dabu.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys getting sick of the older games? I mean, I think, again, most of them have aged well. And again, Warcraft 1 did not. But 2 has aged well. It was just the difficulty curve is fucking insane. Well, except for, I mean, like starting with Act 2, the beginning obviously wasn't bad. Which, I mean, it makes sense. You gotta want to kind of ease back into it. I should have built that farm earlier. Probably better axe thrower first. I'm also wondering if some of these missions, they want you to be more aggressive. I don't really know how you could be.
Work complete.
Again, I don't doubt there's way, because I'm, speedrunners exist. I want to get this right here, because then we can basically just turn around and turn it in.
Ready to work.
Gonna micro his happy ass all the way around. But yeah, we need farms because, or we need lumber. We need farms, but we need lumber because we need the farms. Funny how that works. I want to get an axe thrower.
Ready to work.
Why on earth did you go all the way around?
Ready to work.
Alright, you explore a bit.
Ready to work.
They are like, oh. Well,
Work complete.
just obviously using that to kind of block it off a bit.
What you want me to kill? What you want me to kill?
Gonna stop on peon production, I guess, for the time being.
You got me? Alright.
Oh shit.
Alright. You the boss.
Come over here. Definitely noticing a theme. Like you can't move very far from outside of the base area that you started in. And don't scout, because it triggers like 1,000 dudes to attack.
Your command, master. Ready to work.
Ugh.
Work complete.
Don't scout until you have a decent force, because they will jump right inside your rectum.
Your command, master.
Okay, at least you get these guys leveled up and stuff, I guess. I mean, again, the knights are going to eat their lunch, most likely, but even upgraded. Yeah, I saw the knights already level 2. Yeah, I'm just not feeling axe throwers. Like, I feel like you have to make axe throwers when there's, some shit. But overall, they just don't feel good. Like, even fully upgraded. Again, if you could micro better, yes.
Your command, master. Ready to work.
And when I get that second upgrade, I'm going to send them out. Because I'm curious if they're either like just these are all the island or all the units on this island,
Master, ready to work. Zugzug, Zugzug,
or if they actually are producing them.
Zugzug.
How much is the grunt? 600. The X Store is cheaper. I mean, it costs some wood, but they're a little bit cheaper. But I don't know. It's
Your command,
and it's
Master.
again, if you can micro it properly, it's sort of free damage. 1500. Yeah, we'll wait for that. Mine faster, damn it. There we go. All right, let's get a little bit more peons. I mean, again, obviously we should have reloaded that, but if we reload, I'm going to be done for the night. So I figure I might as well try to recover it. How much gold is in there? 65,000, not too bad. Fall back, dumbasses. There we go. Make sure to run all over the place. Okay, as soon as that upgrade, I know I said that before, but as soon as that upgrade is done, we'll go. We'll be level 4.
Your command, Master. Ready to work. Zogdog, work complete.
How much is that? Okay. Like, I'm wondering if there's like a little barracks somewhere. Like how big this area even is. Maybe I've been underestimating my grunts too. Maybe I should be making more of them early on with more early aggression. Alright. I don't know if that was an archer or a... Heal that. Oh, I didn't mean to make axe throwers. Dabu.
Work complete. Master.
Like, see, stuff like this makes me feel like it's not even worth it to be aggressive because the reason they're attacking right now is... Please, for the love of Christ. Well, never mind. The reason they're attacking is because we attacked them, I think. Like, damn, they're fully upgraded too, or we're fully upgraded, and we're still losing those fights pretty badly. Maybe upgrades didn't do as good as I thought they did. Nope, not. Keep clicking the wrong damn thing. I think one of the things that's the other thing that's kind of frustrating is like, because it's the computer and because you know they're sitting on a gold mine with like 200,000 gold. It's frustrating because you know like you losing units is far more damaging than them losing units, right? Because it takes you a lot longer to get your shit back, right? Or it's, because you're more limited in your resources. So me losing 1,000 gold worth of units is a lot worse than them losing it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? We do have full upgrades, but they're pretty upgraded too. I think they're like level 3 or 4 already. So that just nullifies our push on upgrades. Stop making axe throwers. I probably should have like 2 or 3 at least to get, again, some of that free damage in.
We're being attacked. Your command.
Yeah, they're level 3. You guys want to fucking... I mean, we wrecked them pretty hard there. Okay, so the levels definitely help there. Alright, let's just go for it. Let's get them together, though. Because, yeah, like, I feel like maybe they're wanting you to be aggressive here, because it's like, okay, if you don't get aggressive, then they're just going to keep building up, keep getting armored up, and it's going to be a lot harder. But if you push, you'll be able to, like, stop them. You know what I mean? And there we go. What are you doing? I told you to attack him. Not run around like a fucking idiot. Should get those towers back up. Yeah, I feel like being aggressive is not helping us at all. In fact, it's probably hurting us. Keep them busy with your bodies. How we build this tower? It feels like they just really want you to turtle up. Maybe that's like, maybe the amount of gold is an indicator of what they want you to do. Like, so you either, if they give you a lot of gold, you need to turtle up. Get a bunch of towers, get your upgrades, get your, tech up, and then afterwards, then push. Yeah, it's over. Good God all fucking mighty. I just want to see the map. Because again, I'm kind of getting done with this campaign, to be honest. Because we're not going to finish it now. I want to come back in on Friday with a more fresh outlook. So they do have a little base here with, of course, a bunch of towers. How many barracks do they have? Just so they don't destroy my shit before I scope in their shit. Yeah, they got 2 barracks. They don't even have a church. How do they have fucking paladins? An Operation Meat Shield. Pretty much. That's more Operation Distract Them With Your Life. Yeah, how are they even making paladins? They don't have a church. Impressive. Oh, no, that's paladins. I'm thinking, yeah, there's the stables. That's how that makes mounts. Okay. Yeah, there's no way you could take this early on. They just have too much shit to start with. And I think attacking them is just a super bad idea. So I think, yeah, the play is defense up, tower up, tech up, and then as soon as you can, take the blue out. For sure. Because, look at this shit. Look. I mean, I guess that's like a bonus. Like if you can take these guys out, that's a big gold mine. A bunch of random farms, 3 towers. This is a weird map. So like here's the really only main city. Actually, their gold mine, in this case, their gold mine has as much as ours. But I don't think you really want to wait them out on this one. And they do have a shitload of troops, and they are actually upgrading them, even though, but slowly. Like this guy's still level 3. But yeah, I definitely think the strategy is to try to take these guys out. I mean, there's a fuckload of them. But if you could take this out, this would take a lot of pressure off. Because otherwise, you're going to have to deal with, like, you could come over here and take this out, I guess. You could take the Griffin Tower out. And then they couldn't make Griffins. But the hard part, actually, you know what? That actually, you could load a ship up with sappers. And if you had enough ships to distract, even if you lost the ships, just dropping the sappers off and having them take this out might work. Now, it depends if they build it again. Again, some maps they'll rebuild shit. Sometimes they won't. But if you could destroy it and they don't rebuild it, then they're pretty much fucked. Like these guys. I mean, they still have their navy, but you don't have to deal with the Griffins. So that might be the trick. Take blue out, which again is not easy because they have a ton of units. But it might be worthwhile to, like I say, like turtle up a bit. Get like level 5. Maybe get ogres with your... Maybe get ogres instead of orcs. So they can be tankier, have a couple of axe throwers in there. And once you can push to their base, maybe have some catapults. I think that would be the trick. Or that might work. But yeah, I will say, yeah, we're not gonna do it right now. I just kind of wanted to see what to do next time. I definitely don't like these missions as much. It's just tedious. Like every single one, you're fighting 2 enemies at the same time. Like I actually think every single mission, except maybe the first 2, we were fighting 2 different enemies at the same time. It's like you're just constantly under attack. And like you're having to constantly go back and like repair your turrets or replace the peons that they killed. Or it's just, I don't know, it's just incredibly tedious. And on top of that, just the pathing is, again, enraging. Because you lose troops because you tell them to go here and they're like, oh, I can't get there because I'm blocked. Let me go around there. Whoops, I just walked through 20 towers. And then the towers too. Good Lord. Like they just have so many towers, you just end up having to slog through. And like I said, micromanaging like the catapults is bad enough, but with all the AI issues on top of it, it's just, I have no way to explain to you how incredibly tedious it is. Another issue, we could like just drop the speed down, not this slow, but maybe drop the speed down when we're ready to attack. That way I can babysit the AI better so that they're not just running off and getting themselves murdered. But yeah, it just feels like all these missions are the same thing over and over again. Start in like a small area. Get attacked constantly. Don't be aggressive. Or 2, like, there was that one where you did want to be aggressive, right? You kind of had to be, right? Because you didn't have enough gold. So you had to be aggressive to take, like, that one like, nearby town out. But other than that, they just feel like it's the same thing over and over again. Being just sandwiched by 2 enemies, and you just had the same strategy. Just turtle up. and either amass an army that you can zerg them down with that doesn't get themselves killed, or wait till they run out of money because they keep attacking you with one unit at a time and throwing all their money away because their unit's getting murdered by towers and it eventually just wears them down. But the main campaign felt a lot more diversified with that. It wasn't the same thing over and over. Also, are we through the Dark Portal now? I guess. Yeah, because we're back in Blackrock. When did we come back to Azeroth? I know they said something about they were no, okay. I think when they got we got something. I think then because I remember the story bit said something about we can open portals again. I didn't think we actually did. I just thought we were like getting the capability to do so. As soon as we played Tyron Gorefield during Alterac, I thought it was even before that. It might have been a mission before that. No, we weren't in Northrend yet. I don't think Northrend is in this expansion. I think that's first in Warcraft 3. I believe. But yeah, I do want to try this one again. I definitely think we can do it. I think taking the blue guys out first is going to be fairly important. And I really want to try that sapper trick. Like we could take like a whole bunch of sappers and blow it up. And if we blow up the Griffin thing and blow up the town hall and kill the peons, then yeah, like they're basically just sitting ducks, like no pun intended, because they're naval. And we can just kind of take our time and we'll have 2 gold mines to mine from. Yeah, 6 missions left. I'll say this, we'll definitely finish Sunday. We're going to play again on Friday, and then we'll play again on Sunday. And we will, one way or the other, finish on Sunday. 100%. And like I said, hopefully Friday's a bit better. That first, like I said, the first mission we did just really put me on tilt. Like it was just, and it's funny, it's like and that's the one we won, like without cheating. Right? We just had to just go around and kill all the 5,000 buildings, half of which were turrets. Or towers. Turrets. Played too much StarCraft, maybe. Shit, no, not tomorrow. But I'm hoping Friday we can come in with a fresh mindset and not be as frustrated with it. Because they say I still like the game. It's just, and again, the AI, obviously the game's very old. So I understand the AI wasn't there yet, but that doesn't make it less frustrating. That's why it almost feels like it's better to take less units with you, right? Because then you don't have half of them running off and then you're trying to stop them from doing stupid shit while your main host is getting murdered. So it's just a mess. I really like to use the Death Knights more, but man, it's so hard not to just get them chain purged. You really have to keep them in the back. But they can cast really far. That's the one thing. I feel like if I could get them closer to stuff and just whirlwind the shit out of things, that would help. But it's hard to do that. Because even like if you have a couple units to kind of block their path for you or like, clear stuff out, the paladins can purge from so far away. And again, the pathing trying to get, so like you've got your guys trying to kill their stuff and you're trying to sneak your Death Knights closer, but then they can't path, so they end up going around. It's just, that's why I say I just feel like it's not worth it. It's almost worth just to make a bunch of ogre medges, bloodlust the shit out of them, and a move and hope for the best. But yeah, towers are, this is why they toned down tires. Tires? This is why they toned down towers. Because again, they're so strong in this game that I know in multiplayer people use them a shitload. And obviously, like the pro players didn't do that because there was ways to do it. They were better, at micromanagement, so it was easy to take them out with like Death and Decay or Whirlwind or Catapults or whatever that they used to do that. But I know I saw a lot of multiplayer just So much towers. So many towers. Good God, so many towers. The town down tires. Wait, why did they town down tires? Oof. I don't know what about tires. Tires, it really brings the southern out. But oof. So let me wrap it for YouTube folks. Twitch folks, don't go anywhere yet. I want to talk about what our next game's going to be. But YouTube folks, thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry for getting frustrated, but it's maddening. You have no idea. But despite that, it still manages to be fun mostly. But anyway, YouTube folks, thank you for watching.